qui prendra la parole devant les députés. Et un point de presse aura lieu juste avant cette prise de parole avec la présidente Metsola, donc vers 11h50. La seconde à l'occasion de la venue du lauréat du prix Sakharov 2025, André Bourgeois, journaliste libéré au mois d'avril après plusieurs années d'emprisonnement au Bélarus. Donc il s'adresse aussi à la plénière à midi et de la même manière, il y aura un point de presse avec l'invité à 11h50 avec la présidente du Parlement. Le débat principal de mercredi matin portera sur la préparation du Conseil européen de jeudi et vendredi. Ce sera un débat avec Maroš Šefčovič, commissaire européen au commerce et à la sécurité économique, et avec la ministre Raouna, ministre déléguée représentant la présidence chypriote du Conseil. Il sera évidemment aussi question, vous l'avez vu à l'agenda, des relations économiques entre l'Union européenne et la Chine, devenues de plus en plus complexes, notamment en raison des politiques industrielles de la Chine qui viennent fausser la concurrence. Quand on parle du Conseil européen, je vous invite d'ores et déjà à regarder le mouvement de la conférence de presse de la présidente Metsola jeudi soir, puisqu'elle s'adressera aux dirigeants européens en début de sommet jeudi. An important vote today on the subject of EU economic relations will be a debate at 6:15 today with Commissioner Šefčovič, and a vote tomorrow, Tuesday, where the members are expected to give their final approval on two pieces of legislation implementing EU tariff commitments under the August 2025 EU-US joint statement. So the proposals, as you know, were already agreed by Parliament and Council negotiators. The idea is to eliminate most tariffs on industrial and agricultural goods from the United States, and at the same time, Parliament's negotiators agreed on pushed for several elements strengthening the Commission original proposal, including a sunset clause, along with safeguard mechanism to protect the EU industrial and agricultural sectors. So, as you know, once approved by the Parliament, it will be for the Council to formally approve the agreed text. Tomorrow there is a press seminar for journalists on the topic of trade, including a press conference with reporter Bernd Lager that will take place at 2. For more details also in the newsletter and at the press desk. On a day that brings significant progress in terms of accession talks, most particularly for Ukraine and Moldova, enlargement will also be high on Parliament's agenda this week. So it will be tomorrow, Tuesday, as of 4. With back-to-back debates with Commissioner Marta Kroes, members will assess the progress towards EU membership on a number of enlargement countries. On Wednesday, the seventh annual reports will be voted. Albania, Montenegro, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Macedonia, Kosovo, Georgia and Turkey. And starting from 2:30 on Wednesday, there are different press conferences that will be organized with the different rapporteurs, so it's already for your agenda. At this stage, continuing with external affairs, we will also have a discussion in plenary about the recent developments in the Middle East, including the announced peace deal between Iran and the United States. So members will be joined on Tuesday at 10:15 by the EU Foreign Policy Chief, Kaja Kallas, to discuss EU's role in the escalation. And then also tomorrow, Russia's unacceptable provocative actions and drone incursion in Romania, the Baltic States and Finland will be the subject of the debate, also with High Representative Kallas, so this will say, as I said, tomorrow, and it will be at 1:30. And on this subject, there is also a resolution that is going to be voted for Thursday. Some important legislative votes also.
Thank you very much. Firstly, on the return of migrants without residency rights. Following vote in the Civil Liberties Committee this evening, around 7 o'clock, and a round of statements by political groups tomorrow at 2:15. Plenary will vote on Wednesday on the reform of the EU's return policy based on the provisional political agreement reached by negotiators on the Council. The reform would introduce new obligations for third country nationals subject to a return decision to to cooperate with the return authorities who would allow for the detention of up to 24 months to strengthen the mutual recognition of return decisions across the EU and allow the use of return powers in third countries outside the EU. After the vote, which we hope will finish around 1:30 p.m, the rapporteur, Malik Asmani, will hold a press conference in this room. Then on plants obtained using new genomic techniques, which is another important vote following a vote again this evening in the Environment Committee. First of all, the plenary will vote on Wednesday to approve the new rules aimed at making the EU food system safer and more sustainable. The rules will allow the production of plants resistant to climate and pests, which will produce higher yields and require less fertilizer and pesticides. There will be a round of statements from political groups just before the plenary vote. And then on AI regulation, MEPs will be debating this evening from 7:15 with Commissioner Šefčovič, and will hold a final vote on Tuesday, tomorrow, simplifying certain rules of European legislation on artificial intelligence as part of the digital omnibus package, including an EU ban on nudity tools and the AI-assisted creation of child pornography. And linked to this, we can also find out a debate on protecting children on social media, which is scheduled for a debate on Wednesday in the plenary, including age limits and stronger EU action to increase the responsibility of online platforms. An EU expert panel is currently reviewing existing protection measures and developing recommendations for child safety online. Commissioner Keller will be present for that debate. Briefly, perhaps on a couple of items, we've got European Tech Sovereignty tomorrow at 9 o'clock with Executive Vice President Birkeman, to boost resilience, developing and scaling into critical technologies and infrastructure services that underpin the EU's economy. And also tomorrow, the fund is expected to give its final green light to new measures to reinforce the position of farmers in the food supply chain. And then on Thursday, we'll also give a green light to the new EU circularity rules. We will go to the Secretary.
Thank you, Neil. Beyond the plenary, I'd like to highlight some important other elements. I would draw your attention first on the EU long-term budget. Parliament's co-rapporteur, Siegfried Mureșan and Carla Tavares, will hold a press conference tomorrow at 3:30 in response to the negotiating box presented last Thursday by the Cypriot presidency. So as you know, Parliament adopted its position for the next multi-annual financial framework, the EU long-term budget, by a strong majority in April. So that will be already for your agenda tomorrow. And then air passengers to continue. The revision of air passengers, there is a meeting of the Parliament's delegation of the Conciliation Committee following the decision by the Coreper on Friday with regard to a compromise proposal. So the Parliament's delegation will meet at 5:30 today to evaluate it. Would there be a positive vote by the members? As you already saw, an interinstitutional press conference will take place around 7:45 with President Metsola, Minister Rafaelis, the Cypriot Presidency, and Commissioner Tzitzikostas. So, of course, in presence with the two Parliament's negotiator, Rapporteur Novakov, and Transport Committee Vice Chair Sinkevičius. Parliament worked, I would say, tirelessly to improve the rights and protection of air passengers, so more later, I would say, around 7:45. And of course, you have seen that the agenda might look a bit different in your inboxes this time. So an important element for this June session is that there are some new organizational features being tested that will be evaluated right after this session, with the objectives or greater flexibility to members to attend also other parliamentary meetings, trilogues, committee meetings. So as you saw on the agenda, Monday the sitting will end at 8:30 and on Tuesday and Wednesday at 7. There will be more opportunities for the Commission to intervene at the beginning and during the debates, replying to members' intervention. There is also a specific scrutiny session at Western time with the Commission at 3 tomorrow. And then, of course, more opportunities for the members to raise their important issues for their constituency. So blue cards will be encouraged. and there is a possibility also highlighted for members to be allowed to make immediately a short personal statement when remarks are made concerning their person and to rebut them, for example. And of course, the special format with no pre-allocated speakers list for the key debate on Wednesday is also maintained. So you have seen, that's the reason we mentioned the specific time in our briefing today. The debates have a starting and end time. We hope to also participate for your organization during this week. And it's time for questions before we come to the plenary. So, yes.
Hello, I'm on behalf of the Cyprus News Agency. I would like to ask if the Parliament is satisfied with the conduct of Turkey towards other EU member states, particularly Greece and Cyprus, and its implementation of the rule of law.
Well, I would say it's rather a question for later, maybe the press conference that will be with the Minister and President. And we are not discussing this week this question of rule of law. We are discussing the enlargement country. So I don't have a dedicated position at the moment. And I cannot express on behalf of the Cypriot presidency. So I would advise that you contact the spokesperson for their presidency. Any other questions? Everything is crystal clear. Perfect. Then I invite you to have a look again at the agenda and at the newsletter. And of course, you are always invited to contact your press officers if there is anything additional that needs to be explained for this session. We will, of course, available. Thank you and have a good session.